So here's the high tunnel problems, a lot of which I think I created myself by taking out that, you can see over there, 1.5 inches of soil to try to stop from fighting the grass. At first everything was dry and good, but as soon the day after we actually took the soil up, and that week they were supposed to come put the high tunnel in, and we were supposed to be able to get the trucks and put, like border around and all the mulch and everything. It rained for about 3 hours, and it has been like this since September inside of here. Now the good thing is it doesn't rain inside the high tunnel, but when it storms, water does come in from the bottom. So at first I got the bright idea to put dirt all the way up on the outside. And you can see I'm all in this water, but I had dirt in the low areas all the way on the outside. And it rained a few days ago, and I was waiting on the rain. I knew it was going to rain because I wanted to see if this thing actually worked. What happened was the rain comes down the walls of the high tunnel from off the side, and if you put the dirt on the outside, which is where I had it, like on the outside, it actually trapped all the water inside. So instead of me diverting the water away from the high tunnel, I made the high tunnel a pool. So today what I did was I came, and instead of putting the dirt on the outside bar, on this outside bar, now I got all the dirt on the inside. So when the plastic rolls down to the ground, the higher dirt behind it is going to divert the water or stop the water, kind of like a dam effect from actually going inside the high tunnel. Just keep it outside. Hopefully this works. If I can get this thing dried out like I'm hoping. We've tried to start some seeds. They haven't germinated yet. All of the cool weather seeds that we have under here have germinated. But after our whatever attack we had, this is kind of all we had left. That's all that left was one row and a few over here and a few back there by the black bucket, by the black planter. But you can see the idea here. When we did put the mulch in, the mulch is higher than the soil, so it doesn't allow the water to go that way. It diverts the water to the outside. So I'm okay with the water being outside for now, at least until the summer comes, when this land kind of dries up. Then that way we'll be able to get back here with a tractor and, kind of build it up and drain the water away from the high tunnel. But this is going to be the best fix that I can get with a wheelbarrow. So for those people that are thinking about getting high tunnels, I want to tell you that the most important thing to think about is location, location, location. My neighbor has the same high tunnel across the street, but his land is higher than mine. So his drains well. So if you are thinking of putting a high tunnel and your land is low, well, the most important thing you should think about is how you're going to build that level up first. And I think that this is going to actually work by having this soil just dammed up around it on the inside. And then we're going to cover that up with some mulch. Got you some peppers. Freeze it? Yeah. And I got this. It's called contractor fabric or whatever it is. I'll show you. It's Landmaster Contractor Woven Cover Material. I'm going to try to grow through that this spring and see how it works. These rows are 6x100. I just hate fighting grass. So my whole existence is built on not having grass growing up and having food growing. at least for the kids too, to have where they can actually be able to walk on this and see if there's anything like snakes or whatever, spiders or things like that that could be crawling. In the grass, it's hard to tell, but on top of a plastic like this with just one or two plants coming out the middle of it, you can really see better. We have the shade cloth over the top, so even in the summertime, even with that being black, I think that's gonna help a good bit. And during the summer, you keep this thing open anyway. So right now, what I'm thinking is I'm gonna do like a back to Eden style garden method to the front with this pile of wood chips. And this front part will be all wood chips and just soil. And then back here is where I'm going to use the black plastic method with the cardboard kind of under it. I'm going to put everything under it, build up the soil under the black plastic. Over the years, I can take that up every year, redo, re-amend, and then put it back down. Good thing about being in the high tunnel with the black paper, I think this should be good for 20 years, I think. But the good thing about this is you don't need as many pins as if you were outside the high tunnel, because you don't get that much wind inside the high tunnel, so you don't need that many stakes to stake them down, so it's easier to move for one person or so. Hope y'all make it. So that's it. That's all we wanted to share with y'all, was just some of the problems that for people that are thinking about purchasing a high tunnel or going through the high tunnel initiative program with the federal government. Some of the problems that you go into, I mean, we've ran into this water issue. It's already hot and humid when you come in the morning, so it doesn't dry out well at all. So without having some kind of way to get those sides lifted up, I don't know. It's always going to be a learning curve for those that are beginners. So keep your head up. And as always, grow. What you laughing at? Grow.